School will demonstrate robotics and app development. All right, so right now, before we get to that, we are going to jump in and introduce our MC for today. I have the honor of introducing you to Nadia Johnson. She is absolutely awesome. This is her second year doing this event with us. She is a graduate of Rufus King High School. She's a graduate from Marquette University as a with a bachelor degree in computer science and a master's degree in computer science as well. She's the founder of Jet Constellations and Milky Way Tech Hub. The past summer, in partnership with the City of Milwaukee Earn and Learn program, Nadia coordinated STEAM and Dream Masterclass, a paid opportunity for high school students to immerse themselves in real-world computer science app development from design to implementation. Her passion for STEM and for diversity in the field is inspiring. So please give her a really warm Zoom welcome.
Awesome. Thank you, Todd. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the MPS Day of Code. Again, I'm Nadia Johnson, and I will be your host for today's event. As you can see on the slide, I am founder of Jet Constellations, which is a local software company, and our social impact arm called the Milky Way Tech Hub, which aims to increase more representation of Black and Brown people in STEM and the field of technology. One thing that I truly love about computer science is that it can be leveraged to accomplish so many incredible things. I want you to take a second and think about something that you're interested in, and I bet you computer science or data science plays a significant role in that industry. Anything that you can think of, you can bring to life with code, and that truly excites me. I've had experience in computer science from the academia and research standpoint, corporate America, and now entrepreneurship. And in each of those fields, I've been able to make significant impact and work on really cool projects that truly make the world better. But guess what? I wasn't always coding. Sometimes I was working on projects where I was the project manager. Other times I found myself working on user experience design. And now I wear the hat of a CEO, and it's been an incredible journey. I've been able to bring my own experiences and perspectives to the table at every job that I've had. And one thing that I want you to remember is that your perspective matters, and the field of technology needs you. So with that, I'm so excited to dive into today's programming. To kick off the 4th annual MPS Day of Code, we have Dr. Dennis Brylo, the Vice Chair and a Professor in the Computer Science Department at Marquette University. Fun fact, Dr. Brylo was one of my professors when I was at Marquette University. Dr. Brylo is the lead for the Pump CS grant partnership between Marquette University and the National Science Foundation and Milwaukee Public Schools. The Pump CS grant has been the driving force for increasing computer science instruction in MPS and across the state. Dr. Brylo has a special message for us today. Let's listen in.
Hello, I'm Dennis Brylo, Professor and Vice Chair of Computer Science at Marquette University and Director of Wisconsin's Pump CS program. The Pump CS team has worked with more than 2,500 teachers across the state and hundreds of teachers just within Milwaukee Public Schools, because we believe that every school child should have access to high-quality computer science education in their school. Whether you grow up to be a software engineer building your own smartphone apps, or just an engaged citizen in our community, today's elementary school, middle school, and high school students, you, will live in a world surrounded by big data, smart devices, hyper-connected systems, programs, and algorithms. In a word, you're going to be surrounded by computer science, whether you understand it or not. We believe every student should be able to use their computational thinking skills, their curiosity, their problem-solving abilities, and powerful computing tools to pursue their dreams, that you should have the means to tackle the problems that matter to you. If you're watching or listening to me, then you probably have a teacher that believes this too. Please thank that teacher for me. We wouldn't be where we are without all the amazing computer science teachers we have, and classroom teachers who find space and time to bring these opportunities to their students. On behalf of Marquette and the Pump CS program, I welcome you to this 2021 Day of Code celebration in Milwaukee Public Schools. We've got a ton of cool demonstrations and projects to share from our students who are learning about computer science this year. This day is my favorite part of the fall every year. Enjoy and happy computing.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Brylo, for all you do for the students and teachers of MPS. What does computer science mean to you? Take a minute. Whatever came to mind, computer science is all of that and so much more. Almost everything that we come into contact contains a computer or has been impacted by one in some way, shape, or form. So let's learn a little bit more.
What do you want to be when you grow up, Olivia?
An astronaut.
Do you happen to know what a computer programmer is?
Yeah, no.
Wait, what? I'm not really sure how to explain it.
Computer programming is pretty simple. It's a set of instructions like a recipe. You have to follow them step by step to get the end result you want.
What computer science is that it's a way to impact the world.
It can be music videos, it can be games.
Detect whether or not someone's related to someone else. You can, find people's friends. You can do all sorts of other crazy things, like actually save lives.
You do have to have a drive, I think. And it is to me like a paintbrush. I think great programming is not all that dissimilar from great art.
When I finally learned a little bit of programming, that blank wall resolved into a bunch of doors, and you open them, and of course the thing you find behind them is another hallway filled with a bunch of doors.
Programming's fun and easy. You can do anything your mind wants to do.
Finally, you start to open enough doors that the light comes in. And to me, a finished program is like a structure filled with light. All the corners are illuminated.
The number of people that you can touch and interact with is something the world has never seen before.
Our first lesson in this series is all about what computer science is, what a computer scientist does, and how you can be more responsible in your use of technology. It's a very important lesson, but it is a little text heavy. But at the end, you get to make your very own customized encoding using your initials. It's a fun activity and it's very empowering because binary is one of those things that feels very technical, but once you understand it, it's like you speak a secret language.
Awesome. At Golda Meir School, Mrs. Gleason's sixth graders are showing third graders how to use Ozobots. Her eighth grade green team is going to share the app they developed to showcase the new sustainable school playground. This is incredible. We're going to open up the chat for any questions that may come up during the presentation. We ask that the teachers submit any questions your students may have to the chat, and they will be addressed during our Q&A time following the presentations. Fun fact, I used to go to Golda Meir, and I used to be a student of Mrs. Gleason, so this is all just so exciting for me. Let's listen in.
Hi, I'm Miss Gleason from Golda Meir School. I am the STEM coordinator and the STEM teacher in the middle school. Today you're going to get the chance to meet our wonderful sixth graders, both Madison and Lemmy, who represent our sixth grade class, who taught our third graders how to use these really cool robots called Ozobots. In addition, you're going to get to meet our eighth grade students who work together to create a wonderful app that anyone from school can use on our playground. It helps to show you about our sustainability efforts that we're using and also to get you moving. Those students are Camila, Franklin, Grace, and Reese.
Hi, my name is Madison. I am a sixth grader at Golda, and I am here teaching third graders how to use Ozobots.
Hi, my name is Preston, and I'm a third grader. Hi, my name is Abby, and I'm a third grader.
Hello, my name is Lemmy, and I go to Golda Meir School, and I'm in sixth grade. And right now, I'm teaching the little kids how to program Ozobots.
Hi, my name is Joan, and I go to Golda Meir, and I'm in third grade.
Hi, my name is Lena. I go to the lower campus at Golda Meir, and I'm working with the sixth graders and learning how to program Ozobots today.
John, can I see this? Yeah. See what happens? No, you talk to it. Oh. Will I be student of the month?
Ooh, like a train. Well, mine's green.
All right, at this time.
Wow.
So this one. So let's see what this one does. Here. Oh no. So, that one went off the. That one went off. See how it spun around? That's because it sensed the colors. Those colors were telling it to spin around, and when it spun around, and then it followed the black line. So do you want to try these ones? So green, red, and spin. While you're making your maze, I'm gonna play this one. Yes, when you put it, you do a big black line. So, for the black line, you can make it straight and then make it do different turns. Huh? Yeah, but it can't be like really fast turns, like it has to be like
Straight, and then it'll see it coming, and then
yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. Where's our color coding sheet? Slow. So, and green will equal nitro. What's nitro? Nitro is a speed that goes faster than turbo.
For nitro boost, to make that,
It's gonna go super fast.
Yeah.
And it might even roll off the table, so we gotta watch out for that.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Grace.
And I'm Camila.
We are part of the Golda Meir Green Team, and we worked with the STEM Club this year to create the environmental fitness app Golda Go.
The goal of this app was to get people up and moving while learning about our new sustainable playground and learning about how to be sustainable at home. We created a video about this app and entered it in a competition.
This is Reese to tell us about the app design process.
Hello, my name is Reese, and I was one of the people that worked on the Golda Meir app that we named Sustainable Playground App. So when we made this app, we had to brainstorm ideas, and in that time, we saw that Pokemon Go was very popular. So we decided to make a kind of a live action app that children could use on our playground, where they would use their phones and go to different challenges, like we have run challenges where you have to run from point A to point B, and we have a bioswale and yoga where you can learn about different things on the playground. And we also have strike a pose where you can strike a pose and then upload it onto Instagram or Facebook. Here comes Franklin with more news.
Hi, my name is Franklin, and I'm a Green Team. We are working on an app project, and the app I designed is supposed to be sustainable and supposed to help people get active. So this is Trailblazer, that's what we use. We also had a mentor named Tim. He's from Reflow. So here's what the map looks like. So first, these are the one challenges. they're supposed to get from point A, point B. These are like checkpoints, just in case. And then let me show you. Okay. This is how I coded it. So basically, they will boom. It would say welcome, and then include it with the tone of 1. And then they get coins. And if they have higher sword, then they get more coins. Then meditation challenge. They just had to wait 2 minutes. And then how I did it was so you have your control, operators, game, looks, movement, and trace. That's what I mainly used. So it's just block coding. So I simply put, if I wanted this to be like a quiz challenge where you have buttons, and I'll put the button in the script. The actual button is, and then I'll do what it does. So I can include different agents, and I can also give it ifs. I troubleshooted with the owl because it kept hitting it. You got to figure out the problem, look into it, and I fixed it by simply disabling this. And that's it. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful day.
As we tested out the app, we saw that some things weren't working. The most important thing was our range. With working with the GPS, the app required us to be near the checkpoint in order to work. We hope to meet together in the future and troubleshoot ways to fix the app.
Other future plans would be expanding to other schools' playgrounds and being able to use the app anywhere and not just on the playground.
We hope you enjoyed your time at Go to My Year and Ms. Gleason's class.
Bye.
Wow. Many thanks to Mrs. Gleason and her innovative students for sharing their dynamic project. And nice job, Madison and Lemmy. The third graders were loving those Ozobots, and the Green Team Sustainable Playground app provides users with information as well as activities. Just brilliant. Mrs. Gleason and her students are standing by to answer your questions. So please ask your teacher to post your questions in the chat. Here's Karen Green, the MPS K-12 computer science coach, with some questions for the Golda Meir team.
Thanks, Nadia. Hi, everybody. These projects were just exceptional. And we've got a few questions here. Let's start with Madison and Lemmy. What was your favorite part of teaching other students how to use the robots? You guys there?
We're here. Can you hear us?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, let me nice and louder a bit. Okay.
My favorite part was being able to see them.
Could you talk? I'm sorry, Lemmy, could you speak a little bit louder?
All right, why don't you come on over?
My favorite part was being able to see them make their own course because I liked seeing them benefit from my course and make different codes from it.
What about you, Madison?
My favorite part is when they learn from my mistakes and learn that if they changed it, if theirs would come out better than mine's.
Nice. For our green team, Camila, Grace, Reese, and Franklin. Now, there was a question about how long did it take for the app to be completed?
Franklin's going to answer.
We started last year, but that was kind of like a prototype. It's not necessarily finished yet. So I would say like maybe another year and a half, something like that. I'm not entirely sure.
So
Yeah.
it was a big project. And it seems like coding projects are never really done. We always have new and innovative things to do with them. Let's see, another question for the green team. Now that you've built this app to help explore the new sustainability program or playground rather at Golda Meir, do you have ideas for other apps?
Grace is going to answer that one.
We are going to create one about mental health that connects our community.
Nice. Thank you. How about, there was a question about, do you edit a code? And we kind of were just talking about that with Franklin about how they're continuing to work on their project. Let's see. A question about to Madison and Lemmy. How do you control the Ozobots?
Madison's coming up.
Okay.
Well, the Ozobots are already programmed and they sense color codes. Like for different color codes, there's a different code for that one that can control the robot.
Give an example.
Nice. And those Ozobots are in everyone's libraries too. So we're going to get back to our program. Thank you all at Golda. You guys are amazing. If we didn't answer your question, look in the chat, or there may be a follow-up email. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now for one of my favorite parts of today's program. I'm super excited to be presenting the Milky Way Tech Hub Outstanding Computer Science Teacher Award, which is sponsored by American Family Insurance. There is a $1,000 prize to be applied to the CS education that will be shared equally by teachers at the 3 MPS schools that are the cornerstone of today's MPS Day of Code event. Now, when Mrs. Gleason was my teacher, I remember she introduced me to the world of entrepreneurship through student fairs and things like that. So I can truly say that Mrs. Gleason is always looking for ways to engage students in real world STEM activities and competitions. Mrs. Gleason is receiving the Milky Way Tech Hub Outstanding CS Teacher Award for the middle level of, or on behalf of Golda Meir. Congratulations, Mrs. Gleason, and thank you for all you do. Round of applause for Mrs. Gleason. Now it's time to share some awesome resources. Are you wondering how to get your middle level students started with coding? As a 6th through 8th grade teacher, when you become a part of the Pump CS grant, you have access to Code.org's Computer Science Discoveries Curriculum, MPD. You also have access to monthly district-wide 6th through 8th computer science PLC support and classroom coaching. So if you're interested in learning more, please add your name and email into the chat along with the letters CSD. If you have any questions about PD or anything else related to MPS Day of Code, please contact Karen Green at her email shown here on the slide. Teachers, we have a lot of resources that we're sharing with you today, so please feel free to take screenshots, take a quick photo of the information for follow-up later. Now, if you want to teach at the middle level, here is more information about Computer Science Discoveries, PD, at Marquette University this summer. There is no cost to you or your MPS school, and MPS teachers who actively participate in this week-long PD will receive a $1,000 stipend through Marquette University and the Pump CS grant. There are also 4 quarterly Saturday PD sessions, each paying a $200 stipend for active teacher participation through the Marquette University and the Pump CS grant. Again, put your name, your email, and the letters CSD in the chat if you would like to learn more information about computer science discoveries. Another great resource, the Computer Science Teachers Association Wisconsin Dairyland chapter provides resources and professional opportunities to support your computer science instruction. And a basic membership is free. So sign up if this sounds like a great opportunity for you. Moving on to one of my favorite organizations of all time, Girls Who Code. Maybe you aren't sure how to fit coding into your school day, or your students want more coding time in general. Either way, if you want to start an after-school computer science club, but are not sure where to begin, please check out Girls Who Code. They offer free guidance for computer science clubs in grades 3 through 12 with mentor and peer support available. Their mission is to close the gender gap in tech, but boys are also welcome. And a big shout out to the National Center of Women in IT. The National Center of Women in Information Technology is an organization that supports women and other underrepresented groups in computing fields through resources, scholarships, and mentorship. I encourage you to check it out. Now, as we know, computers are an essential part of our lives. There are so many career opportunities available in a wide range of different fields. Whatever your career plans, computers and coding will undoubtedly play a role. Teachers, there are more videos about computer careers at the Milwaukee Tech Hub Coalition Career Exploration site. If you would like to have a speaker virtually visit your classroom, please put your name and email and careers after your name in the chat. Let's hear more about computer science opportunities here in Milwaukee.
One of the first things I want to level set on is there are jobs here. Sometimes people say there's not jobs here in Milwaukee. There's actually 80,000, over 80,000 tech jobs here in the Milwaukee region and over 2,000 tech businesses. So I want to repeat that, 80,000 tech employees, 2,000 tech businesses, and growing. In fact, in the first quarter, we were actually rated as the fastest growing tech ecosystem based on job postings. And in the second quarter, our job postings continued to outpace those across the country. So it was out of that need that we saw a need to form the Milwaukee Tech Hub Coalition. We knew that there were going to be over 31,000 open jobs here by 2024. And these are great jobs, paying much higher than average in the region. And so our vision is really to have a vibrant, inclusive ecosystem where tech and innovation create enduring economic prosperity, but also life-changing jobs for individuals, led by areas like software development, software engineering, data and AI, cloud, cybersecurity, etc. There are opportunities regardless of whether you studied tech in school or not. 3 key points for you is A, we need you. B, diversity makes us stronger. And C, you can do it.
And now it's time to start coding. So I want you to check out the following resources to get started with activities for National Computer Science Education Week that happens December 6th through the 10th. A reminder, teachers, you may want to capture these resources with screenshots or quick photos for follow-up later. All of these sites are accessible through Clever under coding and provide an easy introduction for students and teachers. Starting off with one of my favorite platforms, code.org. Code.org is a computer science discoveries, is the curriculum used by the Pump CS grant for grades 6 through 8. In addition to the curriculum, there are lots of our code activities to engage with your students, so please check them out. Then there's Brainpop. Brainpop has a variety of activities for Day of Code and beyond. Check them out as well. I absolutely love Scratch. Using Scratch, students can create stories, games, and animations. I've used Scratch many times throughout our Milky Way Tech curriculum, and we've always had a blast. CS First is another great way to introduce students to coding using Scratch as well. But here's something that excites me. Have you heard of maker boxes? Every MPS school has them in their libraries. They contain robots, including Ozobots and Spheros, and other fun technology for classrooms for all grade levels. So I'm encouraging you to talk with your school librarian or your administrator to find out more about how you can get your hands on maker boxes. So my organization, the Milky Way Tech Hub, is actively transforming the city of Milwaukee into a tech hub that specifically centers Black and Brown people. The Milky Way Tech Hub and American Family Insurance have an opportunity for your students to meet local tech professionals without ever leaving your classroom. So if you would like to arrange a visit from a STEM professional, please register at the link seen on the slide here, or add your name and email address with the word Milky Way in the chat, and I'll be sure to follow up. The Milwaukee Tech Hub Coalition is sponsoring the online Greater Milwaukee Hour of Tech. Their goal is to have many students engaged in computer science activities. So let's put MPS on the tech map. Register at the link here to make your classroom activities count. Please reach out to Kenji Adams, a good friend of mine, who's organizing this entire effort. Now, let's find out what our MPS students who are learning about computer science or coding have to say about it.
What I like the most about computer science and coding is being able to be creative with technology.
I like the robots because I got to make it like stop for like 3 seconds and turn around and zigzag.
Putting the puzzles together, and that's why I like coding. It's super fun.
My favorite project is this project development because I was building an app, which was pretty cool and fun.
I'm a gamer, so what goes in behind the scenes of gaming, it's really opened my mind to how much work they actually put into the things I like to do.
I like coding because you can make your own stuff and be very creative with it.
What I like most about coding is the struggle and what you can do with coding.
What I like about computer science is that it keeps my brain active, and I really enjoy it as well.
I mostly like the Ozobots.
So one thing I love about computer science is the problem solving part.
When coding, you can create a new game.
My favorite project was troubleshooting the app and working with the STEM club.
It's just that I like coding and being able to create new apps.
Actually, when I grow up, I want to be a software engineer.
I like that computer science allows me to be creative as well as solve problems I care about.
Well, I do like making websites, so that would probably help me a lot with it, and making games.
Happy coding.
Awesome, I'm so inspired. If you missed any part of today's MPS Day of Code event or want to share with others to use, or maybe even use it in your classroom assignment, it will be available for viewing after Thursday, December 2nd at the MPS YouTube link seen on this slide.
I just want to chime in real quick and give many thanks to Nadia. She's been an awesome host. She's done one of these this morning. We got another one to do in just a couple of minutes, and she is absolutely fantastic. She's a great role model, and it's been a privilege working with her the last couple of years on this project. And want to thank all of our corporate sponsors who have worked with us throughout this process, who have collaborated with us. But what we really want to do is thank all of you teachers and students in MPS for taking the time out to take on the coding challenge next week, or if you've already been doing it, like all the students at Golda. We really appreciate your time and your efforts and look forward to really letting computer science grow and technology use grow inside of MPS. So thank you, everybody. We really appreciate your time and your efforts.
Yes, thank you, Todd, for being an amazing co-host. We're so glad you were able to join us today for Milwaukee Public Schools Day of Code event. Happy coding, everybody.